folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm the Serious JG. Did Laoma, um, whatever his name is, did he only murder the Soapland? I want to say bathhouse, and that was wrong. Did he only murder the Soapland manager in order to trick us into hunting him down? And if so, how did he know we would? It feels like that's like one of the biggest weird things in the plot. Is I believe Lao Ma only killed that guy because they already knew at that point, when we really hadn't done anything in the city, that because like in the early part of the game, and I didn't mind this part of the game actually, when it's just us hanging out with Nanba before Adachi and Psycho even show up, and I like Adachi and I like Psycho a lot, but like in that early part of the game, we're just kind of like trying to get back on our feet. Somehow Lao Ma had already identified us as the one who could help uncover the whole Wall of Muscle conspiracy. Or, I mean, is it possible that? Okay, hold on. I'm thinking. I'm way overthinking this now. But the young master presumably did not become the mayor of Tokyo and build up his whole, you know, squeaky clean, legitimate but deeply criminal behind the scenes power just during the time since we got out of prison. This is all stuff that was happening while we were in prison. And I feel like his dad being forced to go along with it and join the Omi Alliance is part of why he shot us, because we were going to mess the whole thing up. But now I'm wondering, like, because the young master really seemed, he just seemed bitter and angry towards everyone, and he took a lot of it out, it seemed like, in those few scenes. He really seemed to resent Ichiban. The way that sometimes, and I've got a little experience with this, having been sick in these last 2 years. Like sometimes somebody is just really cheerful in a way that irritates you. And Ichiban is he's the kind of guy who you could see really accidentally getting under the nerves of somebody who was just kind of bitter. Is it possible that like the young master, like he wanted us sent to Yokohama and to have a bill stuck, folded up bill stuck in our pocket? Like, did he have like a super master plan all along, where he knew that we would somehow become the most important figure in Yokohama? I don't know, but either way, now Bleach Japan has got their custom Bleach Japan construct. Oh, we might have a boss fight with this thing. We fought construction equipment in this game before, after all. But Bleach Japan is sending its official Bleach Japan construction demolition equipment to take out the wall, the barrier. It's the Gome Jewel, but I feel like the entire Korean community in Yokohama is now under siege. So let's see where this goes, because it's getting kind of icky.
Oh yeah, here we fucking go.
Okay, now that guy is Yakuza. He is Omi Alliance Yakuza. He is not pretending to be a concerned citizen. He's basically like, "Hi, I'm a whatever the Japanese equivalent is of a wise guy." Oh, okay. Apparently that plot scene was just about to end, because I was afraid to. I didn't want the video to go too long. Apparently I could have just stopped. I could have just played a few more seconds and we would have been here, which would have been a better stopping point. So we've got. That being said, I could save in case anything happens with this video, but this is kind of now that I'm committed to another video. I mean, we could do side quest stuff just out of the fear that if I don't do it now, we'll lose it for a really long time. But I was kind of hoping we might get to a point where we would go to a new city, but we would have the ability to travel back and forth at will. Because that would be the best thing, as far as I could off-screen. Oh, see, now a bunch of our side quests have disappeared. I think I've already. Yeah, I think I've already kind of wiped out side quests that were marked and ready for us to do that are going to have to wait for another day now. I'd either have to load an old save, or I think I've already, even though it's still daytime, I was right, night and day was the thing I was thinking of, but we had various side quests here that I now apparently can't go until we resolve this siege. So they're doing a little bit of something with the idea that there's actual time limit. Oh, I see, because we're apparently blocked from leaving the area. Okay, it's not going to let us ignore this. Although I'm going to try, just for the hell of it. What happens if we try to ignore this? Because over here it looks like we could get out and explore the city coming out here. But they got blocks to keep us in Koreatown, except it looks like we've got a way out over here, but I'm sure that we don't. I'm sure that somehow... Is that Yuna's Foods? And these are the normal enemies for this zone, who I believe were supposed to be Goma Jewel. At least those tattoo guys always seemed like they were meant to be Goma Jewel fighters. Stomp. John Cena breakdancing. I missed one of those hits, apparently. I find it a little weird that the kick to the nuts is a Psycho special that is not connected to the Night Mistress job. But I think in the end I should be happy because we're not going to use... I don't... It's not like I dislike Eri. I like all the characters in this game, but yeah, I don't think we'll be using Eri much once we've got Nanba back, at the very least. Possibly other plot characters who will be joining us. But, yeah, I like the idea that Psycho can be doing any job, but she's still going to kick people in the balls. It's not really a dominatrix thing, it's just her way. We did it! Yeah, we can get out over here. So the game is really encouraging us to carry on with the story, but like for example, over here next to Survive Bar, there was a side quest that we could have initiated, and it's gone now. It's probably right in here, actually. Sparkies have all sorts of safety concerns with the sound of kids running around. I miss the sound of children as they play. I'm Aqualung. These still have a little time they need to grow. 5 minutes versus 15? I'm not sure why there's that much of a difference. Anyway, at Survive Bar, sometimes our characters have little plot dialogue, so let's see what they have to say. It really does seem like they meant to lock us into that area, and they just forgot that one spot. And she says, I'm coming with you. Like, don't even say it, I'm coming with you. That basically means that we don't have new dialogue. Oh, hey, Ichiban, how are you? I think that just is completely generic, like they didn't mean for us to come here at this time. I've been sleeping better lately. It's got me feeling more limber. And then Eri, he doesn't talk to you at all. Maybe we can go on a date with you.
Nice to see you.
Talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Nice to see
Enchanting
you.
Charisma level 7. Tell her a story about...
I shouldn't have spent.
You know,
What? Yeah.
I shouldn't have spent so.
Alright, whatever. This is silly. Let's get out of here. I mean, I could go do Dragon Card, I guess. It's, this is weird. Yeah, like, I really feel like they messed up. You were supposed to be blocked from getting out, and they just missed a spot. Because all the stuff we would normally do as side activities is kind of on hold. I could go into the Rydia's Challenge dungeon. I'm Veteran 0121, and I'm going to Rydia's Challenge dungeon. I could do that. I could go to... we can go shopping. We can go to a cabaret. We need to get... I mean, Psycho has told us, you guys can go to Hostess Bar if you want. I don't care. Like, she... Where did she say she was going to go? Oh, she was going to go to a spa. Like, she really doesn't care. Like, apparently she doesn't have... It's fine. Because I know... It's not like I go to those places. I even remember distinctly the last night before deploying to Afghanistan, some guys at the little camp were like, let's go out to a strip club and get drunk. And I was like, I was not excited about going. And somebody asked, are you religious, sir? Like, that's what they said. They were being polite about it. So, oh, I understand, you're religious. And I was like, no, I just don't want to be hung over while traveling on a C-110. And, you know, I'm not a big strip club guy. But I know people who, like, the girls in their lives, even if they're not romantically involved, get super irritated at the idea they would go to a strip club. And Psycho's like, yeah, whatever, go do your guy stuff. I'll catch up with you when you're done. But I feel like if we're going to play with that stuff, we probably want to just wait till we've got 4 male party members, which is going to happen eventually. Like I said, there's 2 more characters to come who will eventually be playable party members, and they will both be male. Let's go back because. Yeah, it's a fun little experiment. We can leave. There's not a whole lot we can do with that, but we can leave. Just fight regular old. Here's a ornery Yakuza. Shouldn't you guys? I guess if you could be on either side of the Yakuza civil war going on. But to say, like, if you guys are Yakuza, you should probably be helping to defend your territory from the Omi Alliance. They're taking over. They're the NWO. Which side is he on? What do you mean, which side is he on? It's Hulk Hogan, baby. Daddy. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yeah, you see, I didn't bother to go through the Wappets, but these... We probably already had all that stuff. It's just now in storage. So I don't need... Okay, I don't need... Unless we get to a new area with new stores, I don't need to be buying all the armor. And honestly, the only reason to buy armor and stuff for me right now, unless it really is better... It seems weird to you that I'm always out there buying armor and shit. This is the different restaurants. Hong Kong Hero. Okay, maybe they're under battle. I think they might be under battle. Yeah, this is collecting of the weapons for the different jobs. I need to get more jobs for more weapons for Hitman and Gangster, which are classes for the two. Those are the default classes for the 2 characters we haven't got yet, which is why they might seem kind of strange. I need more. Apparently, I need 1 more barmaid weapon. Another builder weapon. I'm actually pretty close to not needing to keep buying new weapons all the time. But there's also something down here where headgear, yeah. You need to buy a lot of 3 more pieces of headgear that are a unique type we don't already have. 4 more pieces of body armor. I guess we're actually pretty close, but for legs, like for everything, legs, your 3 armor types in this game, leg, head, or body. We need a few more of each to get all the part-time heroes. That's why I'm still buying stuff when I notice I don't have it, but I need to be aware of that now because, oh yeah, the reason I don't have some of these is because I put a bunch of stuff in storage. I wonder what... No, you guys are just regular old Koreatown guys. These are not like unique mobs. Oh, but it's cool. It's not just like red plot barrier you cannot pass. They've actually set up. There's guys on the other side of it who may want to come in here, who can't get in. This door looks suspiciously like you could interact with it, but you can't. And sometimes you have these things like, how are you supposed to get in there? Why is that there? It might be there at some point in the story that you go into these places. Who knows? Pure flower. She's pure sex. Future parents crawling all over the place. We're gonna get thrashed if we're not ready. I'm ready. Well, we just saved. I mean, we ran and fought like 2 generic battles and went to the bar. But we're pretty much ready. Okay, here we go. I could just move the plot more than I maybe meant to, because it really feels like this is probably going to be the end of the act now. It hasn't been a long act, though, if that's the case. I guess I might be jumping the gun a bit saying that.
Yeah, they're pulling out all the stops.
We are the only protesters not wearing those shirts. You'd think people could see through us. Yakuza. Yakuza.
You see him?
No! There's too many people!
There's too many of us.
There's no way we can get to him in this crowd.
Well, I mean,
You with the spider hair!
it's not spider hair. It's more of a rat's nest.
Ah, shit.
You guys who are not wearing our
Guy
shirts.
Kume was with.
Look at this riffraff! Let's show them they're not welcome!
I think we better make ourselves scarce.
Agreed.
Casca's like, no. I will defeat
We'll let
a
you
million
rats
of them if
scamper away?
necessary.
Prepare to be exterminated!
There literally are exterminator classes in this game with pest control gear, and you're not one of them. Unless he suddenly becomes one, and he doesn't. And Ares like, I've been quiet for too long, now I will speak!
Hey! I'm up!
This does seem to be a higher class of warrior. It's taking a lot of work to get rid of this one guy. Oh, he's Omi Alliance member. They're not even calling him Bleach Japan. I think they might have better stats. Even though it's literally supposed to have been, at least one of them, it's supposed to be the same guy. But we gotta relax over the defense of all enemies. I don't have the one that will give us,
Check this out!
I don't have the one yet that will give us an MP back. This guy's supposed to be a protester against the crime, and he just pulled a gun out.
Alive! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go.
Wouldn't underestimate you. Right.
I mean, we've got this. I just used magic with Kasuga, so.
Cool!
And even though they're a magic user class, like
I'm not
the Idol, who's a healing class, and then the Hosto, who's kind of the healer mage class for men, they have weapons where, like, it's a special effect of almost all of their weapons. They're going to get MP back when they do a regular attack, but I guess I had it in mind that maybe the guitars would do that too, and they don't. Stomped to death. And again, we got some fairly good job experience out of that, but wow, this guy does not. This guy does not seem to care about the safety of human beings. Who the hell? Yeah, is that the Fleet Japan leader guy? No! Oh.
Who gave you permission to start the party without me?
Oh, that's
Little shits.
obvious, most obvious Yakuza thug ever. I thought for a second, like before he stopped out and we could see his face, like from the hair, I thought that was like, whoa, the young master is the mayor of Tokyo is personally operating this crane.
Thought I was a goner.
Kasuga, that's an Omi Alliance lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Or lieutenant, perhaps.
Meiji Ishioda. Don't you remember him?
I don't think so.
Really? He was at that officers' meeting in Kamurocho. The place where you were shot.
Well, I was kind of focused on George Takai / Takei at the time.
Hey, I've seen that mangy-ass hair before. I know
Are you the guy I just tried to murder with this construction crane?
Yeah, I remember. You're the guy the acting captain shot.
Fun times.
So what if I...
Hold on, I have to sneeze. I thought I did. Sorry about that. This is where that's the kind of thing I would edit out if I was professional in any way. I am a professional, just not at this. Yeah, this guy again. He's with the Bleach Japan guys. He is not pretending to be Bleach Japan. He's like trying to kill Bleach Japan people with his crane while trying to kill us. He doesn't care if he kills Bleach Japan people. He is dressed as a mafia thug. He is now talking with us about mafia stuff. He don't care.
I'm surprised you're alive. Why are you here?
Oh, it's a real tearjerker of a story. You better grab some tissues before I tell it.
But the only way I could obtain some is if I did the can collector minigame, and I'm afraid there isn't time. Actually, the tale of how he got here, like Kasuga doesn't understand why he got here either. Actually, he could tell a dramatic story about things that have happened since he got here, but the story of how he got here, that is currently a thing we are expecting to have revealed before this game is over that we do not know.
Damn. That dramatic, huh?
Do you actually want to hear it?
No, you dumbass. Tell your stories in hell.
To Ken, he's real bored. All he ever hears are apologies. He never gets to hear any interesting stories. Yeah, we are. It's another... They got a little lazy with their bosses here. They're recycling their ideas for non-just people boss.
Let's get this show on the
Heavy
road.
machinery, it's Otis and the other guy.
Listen, guys. One smack of that wrecking ball and you're done.
I just like the fact that we could see the dominatrix, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a... It's not a riding... It's like a little whip, a little leather whip. It's not a... Yeah, I guess it's kind of a riding crop type of thing. But we could see that flailing around off to the side as Casca's face shows up for plot dialogue.
So whatever you do, watch where it's going.
We still have to watch out for his little army, too.
Really? You don't think they've turned on him at this point?
You see what just happened? He took out his own crew.
Yeah, they're scared now, so they might hang back. Keep your eyes on that ball.
Keep your eye on the birdie.
Right.
Try kicking it in the nuts. I don't think that's going
You're
to
gonna
work.
be in a world of hurt.
So what actually is going to work on this thing, I wonder?
I'm not backing down.
Ice spreader might be worth trying.
I'll show you.
Oh yeah? Cool.
Didn't notice if it said weak or strong or what. That was annoying. Would be a good time for pound mates, but oh, most of our...
You're gonna be
We've
in a
got
world.
human only and nighttime workers here. We could pull in Gary Buster Holmes or the chicken, but let's leave them alone for now.
You're gonna get stomped.
Downhill currents, lose all allies. This is fireplace song. Yeah, let's do
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
everyone. Let's give everyone regen. Although they're suggesting everyone's its offense is all one-shot hits. Evil Begone, magical beam.
I got this.
Let's try candle rush.
This out. Now squeal for me.
Resisted fire, as you would expect. This
You're in it.
he had an electric attack, which is probably this thing's weakness in his better job or his other jobs, but I switched him away. So, collapsing chair, deal unblockable damage to an enemy with kicks from a low stance. May boost your own attack. Probably worth trying that, just because it gives him an attack boost.
You're gonna get stomped.
Yeah. Okay, so much for the one-hit KOs.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Come on.
Okay, ice appears to do better then. Yeah, I know we've got... I know we're high leveled and we've got good armor, but that is not like, look out, it can kill you with one hit. I think that might be a bit bullshit. Meanwhile, his voltage is not increasing as we were told to expect.
Check this out.
Voltage just increases the damage of some of his attacks. That did nothing.
Try this on the side.
That's better. His ice has caused him to get knocked out of his vehicle. He's already got attack up. Let's just... Wait, what is maximum flare? Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. You're gonna get stomped.
Not that, oh, we have seen that before, so what am I even doing it for?
You sure you can beat me? You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Some pretty kooky music playing here.
Here we go.
Just keeping up the attacks is good when they're down. And he managed to get back in somehow.
Let's see. I'll show you. Huh?
Uh-oh. This might be more like the automatic death that they were warning us about.
Right.
Hadn't I established earlier that wasn't as good as the ice spreader attack? And it's decided to... Oh, it looked for a second like it was focusing on Psycho.
Let's go.
Now, he was still alive up in there. Couldn't he come out and... Well, whatever. We didn't get him added to our Sujidex either, so I hope that wasn't a irretrievable mistake. He's learned the Atlas hold. Which, oh, I think that's actually not the finisher of Tony Atlas. I think he used to go full Nelson, but the Atlas hold is, I think, one of the ones he carries with him to other jobs, so that's cool, I suppose. Yes! Tweezer toss. Sure.
I'm getting stronger.
She's getting stronger, guys. I think I'll call it here. It's a little on the early side, but we've had a couple that went late, so that'll be fine. So when we come back, the story will continue. And for right now, I guess you can just look at Ares' Sex A outfit. But yeah, no, we're going to call it here, and the story will continue when we come back next time. We'll find out what happens when you beat up a construction crane, and it's not part of the dungeon. At least the underground dungeon, I was like, okay, this kind of doesn't count as the real game. No, that's not true, though. We beat up construction equipment when fighting Chinese mafia guy to escape from that dungeon. It was not the underground dungeon that was just optional nonsense dungeon. That was plot. But anyway, we continue our crusade against people who don't like gray zones and construction gear next time.